come on. Blanche may be a little loose, but she's not a tramp.
Okay, here they are, the names of all the men I have dated since my husband died.
What do you know? The tramp keeps records.
Dorothy, most of the men in these pages just fantasized about going to bed with me.
Now, what do the gold stars mean?
I had a good time.
What do the silver stars mean?
I ran out of gold stars.
Wait a minute. If you didn't sleep with any of the men in these journals, then how come it says bed on the cover?
Oh, it doesn't say bed.
Right there it does.
Oh, silly, those are my initials. Blanche Elizabeth Devereaux.
Your initials spell bed?
Okay, let's see. You said 8 years ago spring? That starts right here. I'm going to prove to you I am not a sexually indiscriminate person.
Well, her name isn't Bed.
How lovely to be a woman. The wait was well worth while. How lovely to wear mascara and smile a woman's smile. How lovely to have a figure that's round instead of flat. Whenever you hear boys whistle, you're what they're whistling at. How lovely to be a woman and have one job to do, to pick out a boy and train him, and then when you are through, you make him the man you want him to be. Life's lovely when you're a woman like
That first time, did you have... Are you serious? Why, many times that first time. Many times. Certainly didn't wait for my wedding night, honey. I couldn't. I had these urges. You know, in the South, we mature faster. I think it's the heat. Anyhow, my first was Billy. Oh, I remember it so well, just like it was yesterday. That night under the dogwood trees, the air thick with perfume, and me with Billy. Or Bobby. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, it was Bobby. Or was it Ben? Oh, who knows? Anyway, it started with a B.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. If I want fuck, I'm gon' fuck 'em. But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cut him. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Wanted double B, so we stuck him. Back to the point, is there some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the sass in your face, turn around. Then he asked about the taste. He fell in love like the passion of Dre.
Dorothy, I hesitate to say this, but something in Frank's eyes says to me
Blanche, the man is a priest.
the man's a man.
I'm not going to listen to this.
I know what I'm talking about because I was in a very similar situation once and he was a man of the cloth. Oh, totally dedicated to his vocation, also he said. But his eyes told me he was dedicated to me.
You had an affair with a priest.
As the Reverend was performing the funeral service, I knew for sure that he wanted me. I'd always known that there'd been something between us. Sometimes from the pulpit, he'd be talking about sin. He'd look straight at me. He couldn't do anything about it because he was married, but after his wife died, there was no stopping him. So, well, we could finally consummate our long and burning passion. It took about 10 minutes. He wore his watch and his socks. I never saw him again.
attention tonight. See, I'ma keep you up all night. Show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no one anywhere. Let me up. Show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no one anywhere. Let me up. Show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no.
16 was a very difficult age for me. My hormones were racing, my body was blossoming. I had urges and yearning so strong. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night just sweating and screaming and clawing like a trapped panther, unable to release the lusty, steamy passions that constantly threatened to erupt from within me.